knew us. Yeah, I can't say I've had any. I can't say I've had any types of experiences with ghosts. Like I said, one time when I was a kid, I had a hallucinogenic experience due to my parents painting a room, and I slept in the room because nobody thought it would be a problem. They thought it was all dry, and I was seeing all kinds of stuff. I still vividly remember seeing like lizards and cockroaches and bugs and stuff crawling all over the house and freaking me right the frick out. I was running around the house. My dad recants this tale today, and he says he found me running around the house with a set of like those tongs you use at like a Chinese restaurant to like pull stuff out of the bins, those little metal tongs that you smack together. And I was
like
trying to grab stuff off the floor that wasn't there, and it was pretty awesome. I was like, well, Dad, I hope it wasn't lead paint. That's all I gotta say, right? But yeah, that's the only time I ever saw anything that was convincingly. And then one time at a music festival, I got convinced to do mushrooms, and I did way too much. I saw some stuff then too, but those weren't ghosts.
Yeah, no. Those are furry walls and deliciously tasting colors.
Well, see, being Jordan's first time doing that, I was like, oh, this is fun. And then when I was done, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna turn it all off. Well, that's not how it works.
No.
They don't just turn off. You gotta just ride that out.
Turn it off, man. It's like it's a whole thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so I learned all about that then. It was good. Yeah, that was a funny time.
I've done shrooms twice, acid once.
Yeah, I never did acid. My buddy did acid. I'm way too much of an anxious human being to handle acid. I would probably have a full-blown just flip show.
I was already baked off my ass, so I just added to the high and rolled.
Tex, can you push that tree over? I don't know what the hell I did there. Or try to line those up better. I think it just needs to be pushed back.
I was just fishing in my bathtub in my apartment.
Did you catch anything?
I literally brought my entire, like, my fishing pole, my tackle box, into the pickup truck. Which
was that acid or mushrooms?
That was acid.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I was already high. I had already smoked like 2 or 3 bongs.
Fuck, that's funny.
And then I was like, yeah, I'll take a couple of tabs of this. It's fine.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Yeah.
I'm sure that acid was closer to LSD than.
My problem with mushrooms was that I just took way too much because, so like I have an insanely slow metabolism, so I'm just like.
Yeah, so do I.
Right? So.
That's why it goes forever.
Everybody took them, and it was like, they're like, oh man, I'm having the time of my life, and nothing. I was feeling like absolutely nothing. I'm like, this sucks ass. I was like, all these guys are having this crazy lucid experience. And then somebody said,
so
"Oh, you're
take another one."
Yeah, so everybody's like, "Yeah." So this girl's just like, "Well, you probably have to take more because you're way bigger than the other guys. Like your mass, your body mass index is higher, so you probably need to take more." And I was like, "Oh, she knows what she's talking about. She does a lot of drugs." So I took like a big handful and was like, "Yeah, okay, let's see what happens." So then another hour goes by and nothing, and then suddenly it was like, I think it was 12:30, and everybody was like kind of settling down, going to bed, and then everything just hit all at once, and I was like, oh my god. And I was having fun for the first bit, and then it just turned into this nightmarish journey because I wanted to stop, and it doesn't do that. You have to just keep rolling.
Yeah, no, you can't just pump the brakes.
And then I think there was one other time we did like, I didn't do full on, because after that experience I was like, yeah, I'm good on that stuff, I don't need that anymore. But we did like tea. So I had like a sip of tea that was like brewed in mushrooms, and that was actually just very relaxing. It wasn't like a brutal experience of any kind. Whoops, I'm pushing a log out of the pile here. Slide that back there, buddy. But yeah, interesting times nonetheless. Oh, I don't know what is going on here. I just can't skid, that's all. I'm a terrible skidderman. I'm more of a hoe chucker. Alright, I'm retiring my skidding position. I'm going back to the processor.
That was just rude.
Rude-ish.
Yeah, this tree decided it was just going to do one of those bump flies. And Like,
if you want, like, if the trees, if you have to swing these giant ones, like, we can just build a deck in the direction they're facing further into. We don't have to stay here. We don't have to bring them all out to the road, especially these big ones. It's just a battle sometimes trying to get them. So if it's easier to pile them, all right. You do you, but you see a better way, you just do that too. Actually, what I might do is use the... Maybe I can push them back with the skidder here a little bit. So what's the rest of the gang doing? Are they out buying presidential sale cars or what? We're gonna have to add some more members so we can get some players, eh? One day. One day. Nobody even comes to the public ones hardly ever anymore. I don't know. I think it's just. I think it's timing. What's that?
So I wonder why.
Yeah. Right. Wonder why. Well, nobody really did it either, like before, and now it's just like, yeah, it's dying, which is fine.
Honestly, the people in this group are the ones that showed up.
Well, that's it. Well, that was it. Like, I thought it was because like I switched to just not talking very much, but like, I thought that was the reason that was slowing it down. But then people just. Even when I was talking, weren't showing up for half of them. I think they just like being part of the membership, and they got the title, and that's all they really care about. They don't really want to actually play on the crew.
They're not true fans.
Yeah, that's right. Which is fine. I don't care. They did their donation, and that helps us out to buy new cool stuff. Like Mr. Wheeler. That turned out pretty good, eh? That Wheeler. The Wheeler.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Wheeler? Wheeler?
Wheeler, yeah.
Wheeler? Is that it? Is it Weiler?
Yeah. Weiler.
I'm pretty excited to get that out. It's actually not bad. Bunching is really nice from the cab. Looks really good. I was watching a video of a guy using one, and I was like, ooh, let's build one of those.
Yeah. Did you see the message link I sent you? It was like 2 years ago when I brought that up.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, wow.
I guess I was first.
What are the chances? Yeah. Hey, what are the chances?
I knew I had sent something to you, and I was like, I know I sent you something, and this was like before we like were actively like talking and shit.
Yeah.
I just like sent it to you. And you're like, oh,
I was gonna say it would have
I've
had to
seen
have
those.
been back
Cool.
that far.
End of conversation.
Yeah. Hey, I got a suggestion. Anyway, nice to meet you. Bye. Yeah.
Well, it was a little after that.
That's usually how it goes. I really want to build the or get built the Tiger Cat 850, which is kind of like that square body Tiger Cat. I really like those. They look pretty sweet. There's a guy I follow on TikTok that always posts videos from it. It's actually a pretty nice little view he's got out of that thing. And then I was thinking maybe a Timber Pro, one with the nicer windows so you can actually see out them. I hated the old ones. Well, just in this game, like, it's not so much that the guarding's a problem, because in real life you move your head around and it's like you can see around that shit. But when you're stationary, it's like I like just a big open window, or as big an open window as possible.
What's it gonna take to get a
Nope.
Not like
Just kidding.
not like a live field. No live field, but like the old slasher. Obviously not John Deere.
Like a like the Bucksaw one?
Or one with even like a D-limit head on.
I was thinking about it.
Around here.
I was thinking about it. I just hadn't done it. I could probably I could probably recant that old model because I still have it and use that again one day. The Bucksaw, hey? The old
that's what we use
Bucksaw.
around here, and it's nice to use stuff.
Yeah, and I mean we did it once, and I have no doubt it could be done again, probably better than it was then. That was one that has like a dangle heel on it too, right? And I can put like I can put a dangle, like a heel on it. They just don't work very good. Because I'm building a self-loader truck right now, putting that together, and it's gonna have sort of I think I'm gonna put just a live heel on it. Oh, it's not live, sorry, a fixed heel on it. That's just stationary for when you're swinging stuff onto the back of it. But I don't think you'll really need it because it's gonna be mostly for shorts and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, Tex died. You died. Why'd you die, bro?
What's going on?
It's your hot spotting. I'm telling you.
I've not even used a hotspot this time.
Oh, well, Get back on the hotspot.
Run smoother with it.
Yeah, why?
Hotspot is still this problem. It's just that you're not using it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What were you thinking?
Yeah,
Bye,
but
Tex. Hope you find your dad.
yeah, 100%.
I found a 234B that has a heel on it that works pretty good.
234B. Which one is that? Is that a John Deere?
Tiger.
No, it's Tiger.
234B. I don't know that one.
I know the mod.
Yep. It's well, never mind. We won't go there. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, the live heel thing, like I said, you can do it. It just isn't at all like real life. It really just isn't. It's one log at a time, sure, not so bad, but doing multiple logs, like if you grab 2 and try to lift them, oh man, yeah, I don't know. And with heavy trees, it's a nightmare. If you have paper trees, it's not so bad, but it ruins the experience too.
Yeah, I don't even want the live heel. I just want a heel. Just honestly, for the aesthetic, it doesn't even have to work.
You Southern people and your aesthetics, I'll tell you. Just kidding. It's true though.
And their freaking dangle heels and their freaking weird ass.
Hey, look.
I don't know why they haven't graduated to fixed heads. I really don't. I don't understand. Like up here, I couldn't even imagine for some of the jobs that they do trying to use a dangle head. It's just like, man. But you guys all load from the back down there and stuff too, which is just asinine to me.
It's because they do just long, tiny little pulpwood shit.
Yeah, I guess. But what do you guys do when you do shorts? You load with live heels for shorts too, like that?
Yep.
Man, that sounds terrible. I wouldn't enjoy that at all. I guess if you got a big enough heel or a big enough grapple, it wouldn't be too bad. But if you got like I've seen some of those ones on the Southern equipment, and it's like those grapples, like you can hold like maybe 2 10-inch logs in it, and it's like then you're losing grip, and it's like, man, I don't know, like that takes a long time to fill a truck. Like up here, I'm used to like these, you know, they got the 12-yard grapples. You just grab like, you know, freaking 30 logs in one grab and throw it on the truck and go. But yeah, different types of cultures for logging for sure. But yeah, I get lots of requests for Southern stuff all the time, especially the wheeled bunchers. The wheeled bunchers, I think I'm never going back to. I'm just can't do it. Yeah. But I did this. The slasher was never a thing I hated. I thought it was pretty good. Just in the last game, not very many people used it. That was the problem. Like it was popular for like 2 days, and then everybody was like, "Eh." I actually prefer using insert whatever, a name of any kind. The Waratah, the whatever. Yeah. It's like the delimber. I could give a shit about the delimber. Like I really just don't care about the delimber. I think it looks cool and it works sort of similar to real life. And ProPack makes awesome stuff. Like I love the look of it and stuff. It's just like for what I do in the game, I could just not care at all about the way that that's set up. It's just not a me thing, man.
Yep, same here.
Delimbers are kind of weird.
It's fun to play around with. It's an interesting thing. Like some crews up here use delimbers, some don't.
Yeah.
Some use you know, like the trailer loaders with the hot saw on it instead of using a processor. Because I know why we use it up here. It's because all of our wood is just knotty and crap.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
You couldn't run half the shit we have through a processor. It would it
would just be too much of a pain in the ass. Yeah. I'm building a new landing here, just up a bit. That way you can keep laying the trees the way you are, and they'll swing nice.
Well, that's why most of the people down here don't use a processor, because it's all small ass wood. And
it's
just a pain in the ass to deal with. You just run it through the head, just cut the tops off and throw it in.
Yeah, and then just leave it. Yeah, totally. Totally. I guess I will grab that. Are you 0% in there, Tex?
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn it. That's alright, we're almost done here anyway. Oops, as I run over to the gas can. I will survive.
And it just totally... Help.
Help, I'm dying, brah. Alright, how am I going to pick these out here? Let's go with this end first.
That's interesting.
What's that?
First for that. Just what Giants physics decided to do to me on this one.
It's definitely some interesting things that occur with physics in this game for sure.
Oh yeah.
That tree that you're waving around, the shadow, I was like, oh, there's a shark in the water. And I'm like, wait. There aren't sharks in this. There should be sharks in this. Wouldn't that be something?
There was
See? There's the fishing element.
There was fish and some streams in a couple 19 maps, I think.
The stream fishes. Oh, can I get my claw on this? I can't even see what I'm grabbing here.
No, don't go that way. Damn it.
Yeah, I just want a knuckle boom loader that actually works.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Yeah.
That actually works. That's the hard part. Holy, it grabbed those. No way. There's no way it's going to be able to haul that, though. That's a lot of weight. I'm up on my hinds. I'm up on my hinds.
I did make slightly.
Oh, that's a good grab right there, though.
Slightly oversized bunches.
This one means business. That's alright. Makes it more fun.
Yeah.
And worst case scenario, go back and grab more.
Well,
take half of it.
Out of a habit, I always make my bunches for the Clark.
Ah.
And then I look and I'm like, oh fuck, he's using the cat.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess that's true. Hey, saying the Clark, you can just motor.
Yeah.
I could use the Clark. I could use the Clark too. I'm just being me here.
I can skid too. I've got quite a few bunches now.
Oh, it's okay. You just keep going. That's fine. You do your thing. Honestly, the bunches don't really affect it too bad anymore. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, these under this? Oh, that's why I need to go get this one first. Let's get this one first. Well, since we're way up here, we might as well get closer to the action. Let's do like there, sure. Let's see if I can drag this. I'm just building a giant wall of deck here. It really doesn't matter where they all go.
What do you line it up off of this one here?
Sure. Close as you want to get to that one, don't really matter. I'm just lining them kind of along here. And if they're not all perfectly together, then that's just fine too. That works out just fine. Well, it's almost time to go grocery shopping. Boo. Buy hard-earned money. Oh. Oh, what's going on here? I don't think I can pull these, can I? Oh, I can. It's going to mess up that other pile a little bit. We're hind arching. Oh, we're going to need a Deckerman for this. Because that's a mess.
Oh, the game's like 0%.
That's so stupid. I hate how it does that, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a mess in here. Good luck.
I was gonna try to push while you pulled.
Here, I'm gonna pull this one and try to go around the world. Nope.
Yeah.
There's always
stops are so freaking long too.
Need to add 6,000 pounds to the skidder. Let's see if I can run this back totally realistically here. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Yep, he's in there now. There's gonna be, oops, there's gonna be a few stragglers in there, I think, regardless.
Yeah, looks like.
And if I go into the bush over here, yeah, that's what I was gonna do that too here.
Gotta have like a turbo boost on this thing, just.
Right? Double down.
There we go. Oh, I'm kicking trees up. See, it happens every time.
Alright.
One that gets stuck.
Charge. Oops, I'm stuck in the ground. Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
Clear the shingle. And then I'm going to push it from the front and try to line them up here in a minute. Skidder Wars 3000. Well, let's see if that works. Is that running all through the grill, the front of the motor? Mechanics, one trick mechanics love. I think what I need to do with the skidder is make it so that front plate has some give on the blade so it can bounce on the ground. So it's not solid. So it floats a bit. Oh wait, hold on, 30. Before you drag that in here, I'm just gonna run real quick to this other side and push this up.
Yeah, I was gonna drag it in on this side. Oh yeah, I see the tops are spread a bit.
And boom. There we go.
Wonderful.
Born in sin, come on in. Beauty. That'll fit. That'll fit nicely. It's like herding sheep, these trees. App, get up, app, 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 app. Ramming speed. That's a lot of mass for this poor little skidder. Here, let me come over there too. We'll both run into it full speed here. I bet you 2 skidders. 2 skidders. The power of 2.
Or 2. That was a good game.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
RE2
yeah.
was a great game.
Yeah.
I missed that game. Ah.
I see you. I see you. This is me and my other coworkers when we're both running the skid steers. We're just like,
Yeah, just-
oh hey,
just
oh
play
hey.
Dodge the coworker.
Yeah. Well, they know better than to sneak up on me because I will hit them and not care. It's like, well, you shouldn't have been there. You know better. Yeah, it's a nice little collection of trees there. Oh, there's like one wing dinger here hanging out in the middle. All right, and then after our 2 skids, it's probably enough for this pile because it's probably going to start getting a little much for it. This poor soul. Can I even drag this? Oh my god, that's hefty. Need to have the skidder put on its winter weight here.
Yeah. Go back
Just
to the shop and eat as much as you can.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. How many donuts can you fit in a skidder?
Well, good thing there's this nice wide open beach.
Yeah. Beachcombing. Skidder style.
Is that one really long tree or one that got pushed out?
Probably pushed out.
Yeah, that has to get pushed out.
If it's that far back, yeah, probably.
It's one of the dark ones, dark colored ones. So.
Gotcha.
If it's dark in color, it's probably just really long.
Yeah.
No, it's like the dark needles.
Oh, like the little guys? Yeah, yeah. They should
Yeah,
be short. It probably just got hung up in one of the skids.
I didn't catch what I said.
Yeah, I heard you. I just ignored you.
My skidder's so loud I can just barely make you out.
What?
All I heard was needles, and I'm like, all right. I know what you're saying right now. I just don't understand what it is. Okay. All right, well, that's a deck. We'll call that a deck. How about it?